Office introducing a bill that is under scrutiny by the Republican Governors Association. The executive bill changes the word mother to inseminated person. The online outrage is mainly sparked by the bill's artificial insemination section, where the language the husband of the mother was changed to the spouse of the inseminated person. Governor Evers says this bill is mainly for people using IVF.
We're working for the families in Wisconsin, especially those that are receiving IVF services, and making sure that we can make certain that the mom is able to get the services she deserves.
The executive budget bill that is, aims to recognize same-sex marriages by using gender-neutral language. The terms wife, husband, and mother and father are also replaced by spouse or person.